Hello everybody, this is a throwback from the vaults. I had to pull this little 18 by 24 out of the vaults. I found it on an old SD drive. I have not been able to paint much lately, and I think it's because my studio has been just too cluttered for me. I'm not a person that likes clutter very much, so I tore my whole studio down, you guys, and I'm putting it all back together right now. So I feel really energized about it and really excited, and the video I'm going to put out this weekend I'm super excited for. So yep, new things are coming for me. Speaking of new, if you have yet to check out for 2020 my Amazon shop, you should do so because it's a great way to support the channel and at no extra cost to you. Anything that you buy during that whole Amazon session will support me, and it's a great way to support your favorite artist if they have a shop. Support is crucial for all of the little channels to keep this channel and all the little channels alive as YouTube becomes bigger and bigger and more corporate. So consider donating a tip jar. Small donations are welcome, and there's a little PayPal link you can access in the description box. So this one, the colors used, I had to guess. It's like I kind of remember, but like I said, it's from the vaults. It was quite a while ago, so I'm guessing on what the colors are, but it was really fun to go back and look at me painting a long time ago. This was a while back. There was two things that inspired this painting. Number one was a painting of Elyse Fournier where she used a hairdryer and just two colors, Payne's gray and white. And I'll show that painting right here, although I hate showing her paintings with mine. Look how amazing that painting is. I stare at that painting every day. It is my painting, and she is a wonderful artist. There's me saying I love my Elyse Fournier original, and I love that painting. And then I did this painting called Acrylic Pouring without a cup. And I did not use a cup, I just used this method. So this is kind of a mishmash between those two techniques. Hers that she used a blow dryer on, and then of course embellished with her beautiful designs. And me with my acrylic pouring without a cup. So you can see I'm just layering the paints randomly on the canvas, and that looks like satin enamel white. And then I just went over it with a hairdryer. Now I'm not a Dutch pour kind of person, but I have used the hairdryer on occasions for different things. I think it gives a beautiful effect, and I had, I don't use it that often. You see me use my airbrush quite a bit. I seem to have more control over the airbrush, but I thought it would be fun. And of course, Elyse made hers look very easy. Her painting looks very easy, but what I found when I started using the hairdryer is that, it gets muddy really quickly. And maybe my paint was a little too thick. You can see it's not moving that easily, so it might be a consistency thing. Like I said, I don't practice with the hairdryer very much, so I'm just kind of playing around with it here. And, not my favorite so far. I'm not that excited, so I think it needs more colors, so I go and I add a few more, colors and decide I'm gonna brighten it up with some more greens, and I put my air dryer over again, and then now I made that mistake. I added copper and some brown, and then I broke my airbrush out, and I thought, oh, I'll fix it with that, and basically nothing I was doing was making me incredibly happy at this point. And I think this is why originally I did not post this painting or this video. So I decided to scrape. You can see how heavy the golden pigments are, that they stain the canvas underneath. I just decided to, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna scrape off the parts I don't like and start over. You know me, I am not afraid to scrape and start over. And what's funny about this painting is going back after all of this time and looking, I'm thinking, gosh, I really like, there's parts of this painting I really, really like, and the finished painting is actually pretty, and it's been here in my studio forever. I don't even think I've ever even tried to sell it. So, but yeah, there's an airbrush in my Amazon shop and an air compressor that I recommend if you're interested. It's fun to use an airbrush. I love the beautiful wavy textures that you get, and I recommend, the one I recommend is not that expensive, but you do need to buy the airbrush and the compressor, so. Oh, see, I just love those lines, so pretty. So I'm liking what's happening here for sure, but I want to draw some of the color into the white a little bit. I still want negative space, so I'm not going to completely obliterate the white, but I do want some balloon rolls, and this was like in the height of my balloon roll phase. You know, I've been missing my balloon rolls lately actually, and it's been a while since I've done them. Seeing this painting has definitely invigorated me to think I should try some more, because they are so beautiful. The patterns they give are so pretty. Look at this. I'm gonna do one real slow so you can see. I just love the delicate nature of the balloon rolls, and that one I definitely added some blue to my balloon, aka my blown up glove. And then I just went through and just added a few more here and there for some interest and movement, basically. And that's all I'm doing, is just adding them wherever I want a little bit more fluid, feathery look. And that's it, you guys. That's the painting. That's the whole thing. I think the one thing I did do, maybe even off camera, was I add a little bit more white up there in the corner. So the negative space was more white. This was before I was really being careful about all the stuff that was on camera. But look how pretty. Now this is the dried painting. I literally just pulled it out to take these photos. And it really dried pretty. It's a really gorgeous painting. I don't know why, it's just been sitting here in my studio, unappreciated. So there you go from the vaults. And I'm so excited. This weekend I have an epic painting project. It's two beautiful new trees, you guys, in a way I've never done them before. It is two giant canvases, 24 by 36, the biggest I've ever used. Don't miss it. It's coming up this weekend. Can't wait to show you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit all notifications so I can make more art videos just for you.